my god, Larissa had a new transformation done to herself, and you guys won't believe how unbelievable, by far the most unbelievable thing she has ever done to herself, at least in my opinion. So let's not waste any time and just look at this freaking picture and the transformation that Larissa has recently gotten. There is the picture right there. It is of Larissa, but if you do a little bit of zooming in her ab region, you will see, oh my god, she has a full, like, 8-pack now. And when I first saw it, I was like, wait, what the heck is that? She has literal abs now, and nothing against Larissa, but we all know she didn't get them by doing crunches, you know, in the gym. They obviously are a procedure. There is another picture. Let's zoom on in real close, and apparently they are called ab implants. I just, honestly, she's gotten everything done with her face and her everything. The this, the that, the everything. And the abs, I mean, this is what I feel like everything she was doing was just kind of okay. But now we have crossed into other, you know, just different territory. You don't get ab, if you're starting to get ab implants, I'm sorry. And you guys, please so help me God, comment below, because I want to know what you guys think. But in my opinion, if you're going to go and get ab implants, you've crossed a different line. Now you are just obsessed and like addicted to getting these freaking things done, and yeah, I am at a loss of words. When I saw it, just for me, we've seen her do all this crap, but really the abs, it looked weird. It looked kind of honestly scary, and I was just like, wait, what in God's name? So yeah, Larissa shared that on Instagram. Now she has abs, which yeah, I'm not a big fan of, but comment below what y'all think. And guys, we have so much more stuff to talk about with the 90 Day Fiance world today, but before we get into it, I do have to say, my mom, I don't talk about my mom much, but my mom, who I do love dearly, by far my closest family member ever. I love my mom so much. We are Italian, if you guys don't know, and she started a YouTube channel. Oh my god, it's a cooking channel. I'm gonna start possibly, potentially jumping on there and doing some cooking videos with them just for the fun of it. And so I wanted to say, you know, it'd mean the world to me if you guys did go and subscribe to my mom's channel. I'll put a link above or below this video. It's all cooking, Italian cooking videos though. Like I said, we're 100% Italian. We love to cook. It's fun. It's gonna be a blast. So I'm gonna put a link above or below this video. Please, it'd mean the world to me to give her a follow. But now back onto the rest of the video, and like always, y'all, oh my god, 90 Day Fiance released a sneak peek of this upcoming episode, and oh my god, it's not looking good for a lot of these couples. The first one I want to talk about is Brandon and Julia. They finally did end up telling Brandon's parents, we're not having a baby, thank god, and so they were relieved. And then all of a sudden, you know, it's like now all of a sudden this pandemic stuff started to kind of go down, because this was filmed now in March, so we're starting to kind of see some talk and some word, and now it's like, yeah, they're starting to kind of freak out a bit because all the courthouses and everything is like they're closing down, which we know. And the funny thing was, you know, Brandon's mom, of course, Brandon's mom, Betty, she was like, well, this will, you know, in a week or two, this will open back up, and that was filmed in March. Okay, here we are almost a year later, and we're still practically in the middle of it. So no, Betty, you were wrong. That did not happen, but they were trying to figure out the marriage, and then it got even weirder because they were actually going dress shopping for Julia, and yeah, I don't know why. I just don't have any idea if it's like a Russian culture thing, but long story short, Brandon's mom went to the dress shopping, and so did Brandon. In America, as far as I know, guys don't go to wedding, I mean, that you don't do that, right? Maybe some couples, but as far as I was aware, doesn't the husband stay back and not see the wedding dress until they actually get married? That's what I thought. I guess I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I guess it could be. So he was there, Brandon was, and the guy couldn't give a crap, and that's supposed to kind of be the romantic moment when they see the wedding dress and they're, you know, the man is crying, oh my god, I love you so much, and he was doing the complete opposite, and he was just yawning, and he didn't want to be there, and she kept asking him, well, Brandon, what do you think of this dress, or this dress, or this, and he was just yawn, he could care less, and he was just saying, oh, that's okay, and even me, I'm not much of a romantic, but come on, it's the wedding dress, you gotta be a little bit nicer, and so he did not give a crap, and even Betty, Brandon's mom, she was kind of defending him, which I have to disagree with her, because she was like, well, this is totally not his area or his zone of expertise, but you gotta, I mean, come on, you gotta have an opinion. Julia was begging for his attention, and which one do you like, and he was not giving her, I don't know if he was working all day or what, but he was exhausted, he was not, had zero interest, and Julia was starting to kind of get upset, and it's once again with Brandon, dude, don't be a spoiled brat, give her some freaking attention, be happy, be in the moment, and Brandon physically just cannot do that apparently, because every time we see him with her in some romantic setting, he's always kind of being a spoiled brat. So I don't know why he was being like that. Maybe he wanted the attention, I don't know, but he was not giving a rat's you know what about her wedding dress, and he had literally zero opinion on it whatsoever, which it's like, come on, she's marrying you, right? I could be right, wrong, maybe not. Comment below if y'all agree or disagree. But we are just getting started though, because we also got to see Stephanie and not Ryan, but we got to see one of Ryan's close family members, and that would be Harris. In typical 90 Day Fiance fashion, they left us on a cliffhanger, but we got to see Ryan and Stephanie and everything that went down the night before. It was god-awful. Stephanie has shared stuff on her social media. It was not good. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that, but Stephanie has shared a ton of stuff that went down the night before with her and Ryan. They're done. They're not together. They basically just broke up with each other, and yeah, it sounds like some pretty horrific stuff happened with Stephanie and Ryan. I don't know what's going on in present day, if she ever pressed charges. I have no idea whatever happened with those two, but we got to see she's still in belief. So the next day, who does she call? She called Harris, and this is when I'm kind of like, Stephanie, girl, why would you call his cousin? Because I don't want to say that they're similar, but it's like they're probably going after the same thing, and that is your money. And, you know, technically, if you don't have 90 Day Bears All, you have probably never seen Harris. But us 90 Day Bears All Discovery Plus people, we have, because he was on Discovery Plus. And after seeing him for about 2 seconds, I would say, oh my God, Stephanie, he's just as bad, if not even worse, than Ryan. So I don't know why she's going to him, but we got to see she called him up. They're meeting up. They're going on like a freaking date. And if I had to guess, I have no idea, but I've been hearing the spoilers of Stephanie and Ryan, and if I had to make an assumption, I would probably say nothing goes down with Harris. Maybe they have a little, you know, flang, but I don't think it lasts longer than like a day or so. And I honestly, you guys, I wouldn't even be shocked if they did do a little God knows what. But anyway, I think she's going to throw him to the curb. She'll come back to Michigan and probably meet another man. I've heard she's met another man. I don't know if he's going to be on the show. Not really sure about that, but I don't think this thing with Harris, I don't think it's going to amount to anything. And maybe they won't even, maybe they'll just talk about Ryan, and then she'll just leave the next day, and that is it. But still, it's like, why even communicate with him? Her reasoning was, I want to see a familiar face, but really, Harris, is he that familiar of a face? I don't know. I kind of thought that was just stupid. But hey, it's not my choice. I can't judge too much. And while we are talking, we also got to see Jovi and Yara. And for once in my life, I'm actually going to agree with Yara. Typically, I am just not anti-Yara. I'm not a fan of her, but I'm always like, gosh, she's complaining a lot. But now for once, I can actually kind of see eye to eye with her. And basically, we saw them have the party. She didn't want to go there. She is now officially pregnant. And it looked like she was kind of drinking champagne. But that's not, I don't know if, maybe she was drinking something else, but it looked like she was kind of drinking. But either way, they're having their party. Jovi, he was just belligerently crazy out of his mind. He loves to party. He was partying too much. And yeah, I honestly, so Yara, she felt alone. She felt that he was annoying, he was avoiding her, and then he kind of left her alone. And he was just drinking way too much. And I kind of actually, I agree with her. He was, I don't know about the leaving her alone side, but he was way too drinking way too much. The guy should have, honestly, dude, come on. He had his stupid reasoning. I haven't been able to see my friends, I've been working, but not really the time or place. Now, it'd be different if it was just his friends and she wasn't there, then do God knows what. But it's like, you know, it's a family party. She's there. She doesn't know anyone. You should be more respectful. So it's, yeah, that wasn't cool. And I kind of feel bad for Yara. So Yara sat him down and said, look, if you want to be with me and now this baby, you have to stop drinking. And he was not happy with it. I honestly am curious what you guys think. But the way he's portrayed on the show, maybe in real life it's different, but the way Jovi is portrayed on the show, I wouldn't be shocked if you could say he's got somewhat of a drinking problem. Now, maybe in real life it's different, but on the show, yeah, he just kind of, you know, he does seem to party a lot, and it just seems like he's always constantly getting himself a drink. It'll be the middle of the day, you know, it's like when they were taking the pregnancy test, he had a drink in his hand, and they're doing this, he got a drink. Now, I don't drink at all, so I don't even care if people do, I don't judge about it, I don't care. I just don't for personal health, but it's like, you know, he always seems to be drinking more than you would imagine just a casual drinker to be drinking. So that was kind of like, ooh, maybe he does have a little bit of a problem. But she sat him down, they were arguing about it, and honestly, the way that this relationship works with Jovi and Yara, it seems like Yara complains, well, Jovi will do something, Yara will complain, good or bad, and then it's like he'll just compromise and say, okay, I'll do it. So probably what he'll say is, I'll stop drinking while you are pregnant, and then I'm sure once they have the baby, she'll go and still party. And I mean, we literally saw the guy, if you don't know, spoiler, but we saw saw him literally, I'll try to post a picture, but we saw him in Miami with the baby and Yara, and he had a Corona. So he definitely did not stop drinking permanently, but maybe, you know, while she's having the baby, he took a little bit of a break. And then there was just a snippet of Andrew and Amira, and long story short, I told you guys this. I heard a spoiler from someone who I can't remember their name, but they did. I'm so sorry, but they told me that Amira is likely, I don't want to say for sure, but likely she's gonna go to Serbia and then come to America. And in this little snippet, we got to see Andrew talk to his mother about her coming to America. And yeah, that's where I'm kind of biting my nails, like, ooh, he's starting to kind of annoy me. And he's a nice guy. I have messaged him very briefly on Instagram. We have never actually had a real conversation, but he seems to be kind of a nice enough guy, but he definitely seems to be, dare I say, kind of a control freak, kind of, it's my way or the highway kind of a guy, kind of. And so what sounds like is going to happen with Andrew and Amira is going to leave France, go to Serbia, quarantine for 14 days, and come to America in the nick of time. And once she gets to America, I don't know. There is a real possibility, kind of slim, but there's a possibility she might get on a plane and go back to France. Now, I think she's going to stay here when she gets here because she still seems to kind of like Andrew through all the ups and downs and the trauma and everything. So I think that she'll probably stay here. They'll probably get married. Once again, me being the idiot I am, I need to search for their freaking marriage license or certificate. I could probably find it. But yeah, I definitely think I can literally confirm, you guys. I almost have a date too. I don't want to say for sure. I want to give the person credit that told me, even though they aren't like a famous, you know, blogger or anything, but someone told me and they had really legitimate proof that it looks like in the summer she does come to America. But I do not know if she stays here or not. But we gotta see a little snippet for them. Andrew, he was complaining, and the thing I don't like about Andrew is this. He, you know, like, this is the deal. Amira appears always on the show that she does not want to go to Serbia, and she is sick and tired of traveling. That's what it appears to be. But it's like now, you know, he has this idea to go to Serbia. Apparently it's his idea, and he's telling his mom, you know, we might go to Serbia. Well, no, it is not we. It's she would go by herself. He can't go to Serbia because of work now. So it's like he's using all these things like, we want to go here, we want to, but no, it's she's going to be doing that, and she's going to be flying herself. It has nothing to do with you. So he's acting like it's a we or it's a group, but it's like, no, if you are not going there too, it really has absolutely nothing to do with you. So kind of annoying, kind of frustrating to watch him. And we also got to see Mike and Natalie, and I have one, not even a word, but just a freaking phrase, a thing to do for them. That's this. They're a god-awful couple. But before I talk about Mike and Natalie, I do have a question for you guys, 90 Day Fiance, or just even TV related. And that is my question for y'all is, I have been doing some interviews. I did one with Stephanie, that was with Ryan. I did one with Caesar. That was just hilarious in itself. And I could tell you guys so much about that interview. That was a bizarre interview. But anyway, I'll talk about that at the end of the video. But anyway, I want to do more. I don't know if you guys like them. I actually find them interesting because it is kind of cool for me. I kind of get, what's the word, butterflies talking to these people. Because these people, I watch these people. These people are kind of like celebrities in my eyes. And it's kind of cool talking to them. I'm like, oh my God, this is kind of crazy. But anyway, you guys, I want to do more of them. And my question for y'all is, who should I go and bombard and try to get on this channel? So I've been talking to Stephanie Jr., not Stephanie with Ryan, Stephanie with Erica, and I think she's down to come on. I don't want to say for sure, but I think that'd be kind of interesting. But is there anyone else, like I said earlier, if they are buddy-buddy with 90 Day Fiance, they probably won't come on my channel, but the Devons of the world, because Devon hates 90 Day Fiance, and the people like that are, you know, I don't know, kind of interesting, kind of weird. Ji-hoon was supposed to come on my channel for a minute. I could probably actually get him on. So if there's anyone y'all want to hear from that you want to hear come on this channel and give a life update and talk about what is going on and what is going down, please comment below. I am going to read the comments. I always do. And even better still, shoot me a message on Instagram. My Instagram is The Celeb Talk Guy. A lot of you guys already follow me. Give me a message, shoot me a DM, let me know, and I will do my best to bombard them and try to get them to come on the channel. So please. But with Mike and Natalie, yeah, it's just nothing, boring, god-awful couple. They have no business being together. Same thing with Brandon and Julia. Now the pandemic's starting to hit, and so it must be around like March, and you know, now the deal is, you know, they're kind of like, they need to get married, but they can't get married because now they can't leave their house and stuff. So they're in a very odd situation. It looks like Mike is trying to kind of send her on her way, kind of shoo her out, if you know what I mean. And I don't think she's ready to leave. And now she's trying to, like, work out some compromise with Mike. It's stupid. They're a god-awful couple. And I think what's going to happen is she'll kind of give in a little bit, make the relationship look better on the surface. They'll probably get married. And then from there, I have no idea what happens with those two. But let me tell you guys, god-awful couple. And that was basically it for this little sneak peek. But oh my god, you guys, 90 Day Fiance. So like I said at the beginning of the video, please, number one, please, go give my mom and her cousin a subscribe. Go subscribe. It means the world. They're working on their videos. They're getting better and better and better. They're kind of fun, kind of cringy. Just kidding. Just kind of kidding. Well, in my videos too, when I first started, they were very cringy. So, and they still kind of are cringy. So it's fun. They're having a good time. They are cooking. So if you want to watch Matillion, and let me say one thing too. My mom, and so same with her cousin, but my mom, I can tell you one thing, first-hand experience. My mom can cook like you don't even want to know. She can cook up a storm. And I don't eat carbs now because I have diabetes. But before I used to eat carbs, the pasta, the lasagna, the everything has a freaking, that's the problem with Italian food, it all has a carb in it. So yeah, now I have to kind of make my own. But I honestly, I'm talking about with my mom, I want to go on their channel and do so. I love to cook too. I got it from my mom. And like I said, my mom, she's my near and dear, my ride or die. I love her just dearly to pieces. So I really do. And I just, yeah. So I want to give her some love, give her some support, and it means the world to me. I'm going to put a link above this video. Please give her a subscribe. The thing about my mom compared to me is she's not nearly as annoying as me, and her mouth isn't as big. So y'all would actually maybe like her. She doesn't blabber as much as me. But anyway, you guys, definitely make sure to give her a follow. And the thing with the interviews, comment below, give me a message. Let me know who you want to come on this channel next. It can be 90 Day Fiance, it could be Love or Lockup, it could be maybe Married at First Sight. Let me know what you guys think, so I definitely want to do more interviews. And with the Caesar interview, check it out. If you haven't checked it out, I did an interview with Caesar. Check it out. It was comical, kind of crazy. It was just, honestly, it was really funny. Here's what I'll say about Caesar real quick. Nice guy. He's actually a nice guy. I'll say the other thing too. He has a very old computer with a lot of technical difficulties, and I think he's a nice guy. That's all I gotta say about him. He has a story that I kind of had a hard time keeping track of because there was a lot of moving parts to it, but he was sending me screenshots of stuff, and so it's like he claims it's totally true. I am by no means saying that he was fibbing, or I'm not at all saying that. I think he's a nice guy. He was nice enough to come on the channel. His story is definitely very webbed and spidery and here and there, and to be completely honest, I could not keep up with it. I don't even know. There were so many moving parts to it, but I think overall he's a really nice, genuine guy. He's a sincere guy. I wish him well, and I think, I don't even know. That's all I gotta say about him. I wish him, number one, well, and I wish him, number two, that he would get a new computer, because he has some very technical difficulties. But anyway, you guys, 90 Day Fiance, thank you all so much for watching. Y'all better please hit that like, comment, subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.